Hello everyone, and then welcome to our Wizard project. So with the continuation, we left off from here. So now we want to do this. Okay. So I'm going to let's see how the prototype is going to look like. So I select this, and the user select this. This is what um, the user is or the user sees. Okay. So we want to do something like this. So all I have to do is I'm going to have to copy this screen. Let's see. Let's copy this. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this. Control C, Control V. Okay, and then I'm going to delete this. So this is going to be our pet profile. Pet profile. So when the user selects this particular image, you can use any of the images here. But let's say I like this image. So let's say when the user selects this, wants this image to change. Okay. So let me just do the linking. So I'm going to link it. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to change this image to the dog, so this particular dog. Okay, and now we want to do, let's say, some text. Okay, so I'm going to copy the text. Okay, just so we don't do a lot of things, just going to copy the text. I think I should have grouped them earlier. Okay, so Control C, and I'm going to take these out. Let me see. Okay, this text out, and we would need a card. So I'll go to shape and then pick the card right here. Let's see the size for the card. So our card size is 350 by 417. 350 by 417. Okay, and I think it has a shadow. So the shadow should be 3 by 5. Okay, so 3 by 5. Just increase this and then change it to 5. So I'll drop shadow. And then it has a radius. Okay, so the radius is 10. So let's change it to 10. Okay, so all I have to do is just to paste my text. Okay, it's well formatted. I think the wizard engine does the has the formatting in memory, so that's cool. Um, so just use the text tool. Okay, so I use the text tool, picking out the text, and then you can type. So this text I use Montserrat extra bold, and here I use Montserrat extra bold. Okay, and I think I gave it a gray color, so you can see the color code here. And the actual text, the main text, still regular. The style is regular. Font is Montserrat. The size is 19. Then the text color is this color code. And with the hobby, let me just put this inside. So with the hobby, still extra bold Montserrat. Size is 20. And then this profile, this text size is 19. The style is regular, and then the font is Montserrat. The color code is 4F4F4F. Okay. So nothing much to be done. All I have to do is work on the buttons and then this rating. Okay. So the rating, I'm going to let's say icons, and I'm going to search for star. So star, we want this. Okay. I'm going to drag it here. And the color for the star. So let's use this particular color code. So this particular color code, I just copy it, Ctrl C, V. Then let's just apply it here. Ctrl V in the fill portion for our color. Okay. Let me see the size. So the size is sorry, size 11 by 15. Okay, so I'll do that later. Let's go for a star again. So icon, and then I want a full star. So star. So we want this star. Okay. I'll bring it here. Okay. And then I'm going to give it this color. Let me just Control C, Control V. I'll do it 4 times or 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So 2 times now. C, V, V. Okay. So I'm going to multi-select and bring it this here, and then I can do Control G. Then I'll give it, where's the color code? Okay, let me ungroup. I think when I group, I'm not able to, so I'll ungroup. Oh, okay, it wasn't grouped. No, I grouped. Okay, so ungroup, and then I'm going to give it a color. I think when you group, you're unable to change the color. Okay, so rather multi-select and just do the color. Okay. So we have the size to be, I think, 11 by 15. Okay, so let me just select all and let's see. Okay, so it's not possible. Let me group and see if it's possible. So okay, so I'm still not able to resize them when I group, so I'm going to ungroup and let me just do it individually. So 11 by 15. So 11 by 15. So I'm going to pause and then just do that. Okay, so I've done the resizing. So they all have the size of 11 by 15. Okay. So now we have to do that with the buttons. So the buttons are just going to shape, then shape. Let's sorry buttons rather. So buttons. I'm just going to pick this, and then I'm going here. Okay. The color code, not the, okay. So let's let the text color be that color, and then I'm going to have to do that of let's say the size is going to be 123 by 54. Size is 23 for the text. So 123 by 54. 123. 123 by 54. Then it has a radius. Okay, so the radius is going to be, is it the radius? 23, no, the radius is 15. We have a drop shadow. Okay, so radius is 15. Radius is 15. And then we have a drop shadow. Okay. Let's see. So the fill is white. So fill is white. So I'm going to give it a white color. And then that should be, so our text color is our text size. That's a gift. So our user should be able to give a gift to the shop, to the animal or something. So if the user wouldn't want to adopt, you can gift. Okay. So the size is 23. So our font size is 23, but I think I like this size. Let me see gifts. Gifts, okay. So I think I like this size, but let's see 23. 23 is quite okay. Okay, so now we can work on this button. So the only thing I have to do is just duplicate this, Control C, Control V, just align it here. Okay. Then I'm going to have to just change the text color to white. So the text color is going to be white. Okay, so I just had to change the color of the text and then the color of the button. Okay, so that should be for this UI. Now we need to do that of our icons here and then the images here and then export it. Okay, so I just have to Control C, Control V this, bring this, sorry, bring it here. Okay, so I'm going to pause this. Okay, so yeah, so all this size should be 80 by 80. So just 80 by 80. Okay, so all I had to do was to resize these. Okay, so the size is 80 by 80 as you see here. And then there's nothing much to do than just to duplicate this. Okay, Control C, Control V, bring it here. Then I'm going to search for an icon for it. So let's say gifts. Gift. So we want this. Okay. Then we'll change its color to white. Okay. You can decide to resize it, but for the sake of time, I'm going to leave it this way. 20 by 20 is fine. If you think it's big, you can just resize it to 18 by 18. Let's try 18 by 18. And that should be it. So when you have time, you can just give it some notification. Okay, like as you see here. Okay. So in our next lesson, we are going to do that of this, and then that should be all.